Well, Jonathan, we just watched Tyler Farrar finish second to Mark Cavendish. On the one hand, first Tour de France, he's right up there at the front. On the other hand, he's banging his bars across the line, frustrated. Talk a little bit about your feelings about watching Tyler go up against a guy who's now won 4 stages 2 years in a row at the Tour, and then maybe a little bit just about how you see your team progressing at this race.
Well, I mean, listen, our team's performing incredibly well. I mean, if you saw the way they executed the lead out for Tyler, basically waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then snapping it there at the last, kilometer, 800 meters. I mean, it was the right strategy considering the hill right at the finish, and I think Tyler did a beautiful sprint. It's just Cavendish is a pretty incredible athlete, and we're just going to have to keep working at it, keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and eventually we'll find some sort of chink in the armor.
And talk a little bit about your feelings looking at the GC each night, seeing Wiggins and Van de Velde both right up there in the top 10.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've got 2 options for GC right now, and when we hit the Alps, we'll see how that pans out. I mean, I couldn't be happier with how the team is positioned right now, and Brad's obviously a pretty big surprise, I think, to a lot of people, but he's got a lot of talent.
I don't know how closely you were able to watch today's stage, but I think 3 of your guys hit the ground today. Christian, Ryder, and Julian. How stressful is that for you watching the race?
Well, since none of them were hurt, it's okay. They say bad luck comes in 3s, so there you go. Hopefully, if that's as bad as it gets in this tour, then I'm pretty happy.
Last question. Interesting to see Tyler doing as well as he is in the sprints, because we've been following your team for a long time, and it's been a team of climbers and of time trial specialists. How different is it for you to have a guy who is clearly one of the best sprinters in the world on your squad in terms of how you're building the tour team and how you're selecting the team for next year?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to put more effort into building, a lead-out team for Tyler. I mean, obviously it's, we have to build a team around him just as much as we have to build a team around, Christian and Brad for GC. So, we're becoming a more and more diverse team. I mean, we've got, Martin, a great Paris-Roubaix rider. We've got Tyler, a great sprinter. We've got Christian, a great GC rider. We've got Brad, a surprising up-and-coming GC rider. So, all across the board, it's a team that's, becoming more and more one of the best teams in the world.